Now, this deep quality DQ is not personality, it's not character, okay? Because sometimes you see people are very sweet personality and good character and gentleman, all that. That's not it. That's not the DQ, okay? Because that thing you can learn, you can emulate, or you can fake it. But the DQ is the one deep inside. Only heaven can see. Even I cannot see myself. I have to ask heaven. I'm really surprised in many things, because some people, I also don't see it myself. I see that they are good, because mostly I look at the soul, I don't look at the character or the bad, the DQ inside, the deep quality inside, I don't look. And I'm surprised at the heavens report, yes. So according to that, even my bad or good is not from my judgment, because I could not judge myself, I could not even know it, because we mostly judge people by quality of their personality and character. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
And by this, we all wrong.
Master, is it something we can improve or change?
Just have to do good, be good, always think in a noble way. Okay, that's all.
Okay, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hello, Master.
Hello, love. How are you?
Good, thank you, Master. One animal telepathic communicator shared the insight that helping a rabbit once will bring abundance and blessing for a number of future lifetimes, whereas harming a rabbit once will mean lifetimes of deprivation and suffering. If this is true, it seems our every act of treating another being adds or deducts from our future merits or karma. Is this true, Master?
Yeah, it is true. It is true not just for rabbit, but for any other animals. If we are kind to any animals, or rescue them, or take care of them, or somehow help them in their trouble time, then we will have earned a lot of merit, not just this lifetime, but in the future lifetime. That's correct. And we should never harm any animals at all, because that retribution will return double, triple to us, and we will suffer the way we make the animals suffer.
Thank you, Master. My next question is there a ranking of meritorious diets? For example, from meat eater to vegetarian to vegan to raw vegan to breatharian. Is there any big differences in merits when switching to those diets?
Yes, of course. Meat diet is no merit at all. It's eating up our merit as well. For example, if you have like 100,000 points of spiritual merit and you're eating meat in this lifetime, and that will be deducted, according to how much meat you eat, and then maybe you even become deficit in spiritual merit. And then you have to be reborn into a very lower level of life or suffering in the next life or this lifetime even. So at least the less meat, the less burden to the body and the soul and the mind. And vegan or raw vegan are much more preferable than meat or egg or dairy product, of course. They are lighter to the body and more agreeable for spiritual practice. Yes. This is terrible. If somebody eats meat, he doesn't know how much he's harming himself. It's better that everybody forsake meat altogether. Meat, egg, dairy, fish, anything to do with animals that cause suffering to other beings, we have to avoid. Absolutely. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Another thing, the food, the diet that is less burden to the society and the world are the more merit, of course. Hey? Of course, yes.
Yes, Master. Hi, Master.
Hi.
So good to hear your voice.
Good also to hear yours. Long time, eh? Long time, eh?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm glad we can speak. Yeah, go ahead, baby.
Many meat restaurants look so successful with business going well, making it appear that they could have a lot of merits. On the other hand, people who work for charity or welfare, for example, are often underpaid. Master, could you please tell us what is really happening beneath this appearance in terms of merits? Thank you, Master.
You know, meat restaurant may look successful for the time being until their merit, stored of maybe past karma merit, run out. Then either they will have bad things happen to them or they have to repay next lifetime. Whatever we cause, we have to bear the consequence. There's no escape from this spiritual law. So if we sell meat or open meat restaurants, sometimes even killing raw fish or even live seafood and animals and all that, this is incurring terrible bad karma. People just don't know that, because this is just another job and they will not earn that much money either, like, I mean, maybe more than many other jobs, but then how much can they eat, how much can they wear out of that? And they do not know that bad karmic retribution is immense, immense. Everyone who open meat or fish or these animals product restaurant or even shop, they do not know how much harm they're doing to themselves. That's why they're doing it. No matter how successful they are, they will have to pay dearly, dearly in the near future or in the next lifetime. And even affect their children and their parents, you know, many generations to come as well. Wow. Whoever partake in this so-called success, you know, the financial that come from this kind of meat restaurant or meat industry or animal industry, they will have to pay so dear, so dear. This is terrible to even think about it.
Yes.
They don't know. They don't know.
Yeah. Yes, Master. Okay, another question, Master, please. How much merit is lost working in a butcher shop or a slaughterhouse? And what is the consequence after this life for such unfortunate souls who work in those jobs? Thanks, Master.
What's the consequence? Oh my God. I don't even want to think about it. You know, either they have to suffer a lot like the way the animals suffer in this lifetime, or they have to go to hell even, or they have to even degrade their birth into some lower level of existence in order to repay this debt in untold suffering. I would advise everybody, please just stay away from this kind of jobs, because it's not worthy at all.
Yes, Master. Master. Master, if the slaughterhouse workers or the butchers get information to learn about the consequences of their actions and they quit their job, is the previous bad karma they created totally erased, or will he or she still be accountable for the killing karma? Thanks, Master.
Okay. It depends how sincere they are and how fortunate they are if they can find a good master, you know, who imparted to them the light and sound method. And then their sins will be forgiven. And then they have to practice diligently and do some counter merit, you know. Like, for example, before they were killing animals or selling meat. Now they have to be vegan, advocate for vegan, go out of their way to help animals, to rescue animals, for example, to nourish animals. Then they have a chance, okay, to get away from this bad karma. Otherwise, I don't see any chance at all.
Okay. Thank you so much, Master.
Good question. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. Yeah.
Vegetarianism and religion. The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that in the beginning of creation God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings on some aspects of health and healing. Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra. Also, after the birth of the baby, care must be exercised not to kill any animal in order to feed the mother with meaty delicacies, and not to assemble many relatives to drink liquor or to eat meat, because at the difficult time of birth there are innumerable evil demons, monsters and goblins who want to consume the smelly blood. By ignorantly and adversely resorting to the killing of animals for consumption, they bring down curses upon themselves, which are detrimental to both the mother and the baby. Ksiti Sutra, Chapter 8. Be careful during the days immediately after someone's death, not killing or destroying, or creating evil karma by worshipping or offering sacrifice to demons and deities, because such killing and slaughtering committed, or such worship performed, or such sacrifice offered, would not have even an iota of force to benefit the dead, but would entwine even more sinful karma into previous karma, making it even deeper and more serious, thus delay his rebirth to a good state. Karma means retribution. Ksiti Sutra, Chapter 7.
Gaudai, the most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats. But God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius. Essenes. I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood, and if ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism.
Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore, you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adalila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata anew.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been specially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutrakatanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh, and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts, and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field, tract of the quiet way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure, the supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great compassionate, loving self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did, and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Master, the animals kept in the farms in horrible conditions and then killed. do they automatically reincarnate as humans? And do they ever seek revenge for how they were treated?
Okay. Not necessarily that they return as human beings, but they might even go direct to heaven. They will never seek revenge because however much suffering they have to undergo in the form of animals, they do have more intuition than humans. They do know that if they have to undergo it, they have to undergo. But not all of the animals undergo because of karma. Some animals, they come down to help humans, but then, of course, humans do not discriminate and they just kill them all. And doesn't matter if the animal become animal because of karma or because they come down to help us. If we kill any animals, we have to pay a lot, very dear with our own lives, or one life or many lives, or a lot of our suffering that sometimes we wish we have never been born because the suffering is so great. Sometimes we have to go to hell even for that. But the animal will never seek revenge. Mostly not. Okay? Actually, you can see it, You can see very well. Because if the animals truly seek revenge, then humans don't have much chance. You see how big the animals, some of them are. Yeah? And if they truly want revenge, we don't stand a chance to begin with. Huh? Many of us. We would not be able to kill them even. They would kill us first. Don't you think?
Yes, Master.
Yes, some animals are so strong. Look at the dog. Even the dog is smaller than us, but they could kill a human being easily. Because they're very strong, very strong. Their spirit is strong, their body is strong. They're much stronger than human beings. Most of the animals are like that, but they don't harbor vengeance like we do. They don't have hatred in their heart. They're very sweet and docile and very forgiving, very loving, very kind. They just feel sorry for us because they understand more than we do.
It has been a pleasure to have your loving company for today's episode of Between Master and Disciples. Join us again on Monday for part 3 of the teleconference with Supreme Master Ching Hai titled The Truth About Merits, How to Gain or Lose Them. Now, please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Animal World, our co-inhabitants, coming up next after Noteworthy News. We wish you a happy and blessed week.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.